We're embarking on an incredible underwater journey as we explore the pristine and biodiverse waters surrounding Isla del Caño in Costa Rica in today's episode on the Dive Saga channel. Costa Rica is synonymous with biodiversity, and I was fortunate enough to spend a few days in the Punta Arenas province to explore some of its topside natural environments. Because Costa Rica is wedged between the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, I was dying to squeeze in a dive on Costa Rica's Pacific coast. I wasn't on a diving vacation and didn't bring any of my own diving equipment, but luckily we were able to secure a spot on a dive trip to Isla del Caño. Caño Island is a protected marine reserve with no human inhabitants and can only be reached by boat, so we head to one of the local dive centers to take us out there. The Pacific coast of Costa Rica in general is gorgeous, and if you look closely, you can see Caño Island here in the distance. Only 200 people are allowed to visit the waters of Isla del Caño on a daily basis to help protect its pristine environment and thriving ecosystem. Super beautiful morning here and ready for a 1-hour boat ride to Isla del Caño. Supposed to be like a mini Cocos Island is what I've been told. Not quite the same, but supposedly really pretty. No idea about the wildlife, but we're going to find that out. Check the views this morning. It's early morning and the glow of sunrise in the east is spilling over onto the Pacific coastline as we wade into the temperate waters to meet up with the dive boat that will take us on this adventure. A limited number of licensed operators are indeed all lining up for their exclusive daily trip to Caño Island. Caño Island is located about 16 kilometers or 10 miles from the mainland, about an hour boat ride away. Luckily, the conditions are flat, which makes the ride easy. Upon arrival, everyone needs to report to a park ranger who directs boats to appropriate mooring points. Diving is only permitted on designated dive sites and by credentialized operators. If my dive kit seems a little bit more colorful than usual, you are right. If you're a local viewer of this channel and you're subscribed, then you know that I'm a big Scuba Pro fan. Unfortunately, this dive trip was very impromptu, so the rental equipment will have to make do. Generally, the waters around Caño Island have fairly good visibility. Today, there was a clear visibility reduction at 10 meters 33 feet. Nevertheless, the spread of wildlife was exhilarating and staying shallow was the way to go. Soon enough, the first of many turtles makes an appearance. This green turtle is absolutely not camera shy and swims alongside me for the first few minutes of the dive. A little bit deeper, a white-tip reef shark is resting on the bottom. You can clearly see that at this depth, about 18 meters 60 feet, the visibility is not the best. So back to the shallows, where the reef structures are teeming with life. When I turn my head to look up at the surface, I notice that I have an audience. Rarely have I seen turtles so absolutely relaxed and welcoming. So I decided to spend some time with them and see how close they would let me get. Remember, when filming or photographing wildlife, always let the animals dictate how comfortable they are with your presence. As you can tell, there is a fair bit of surge this close to the surface, and both the turtles and myself are swaying back and forth with the motion of the ocean. Although the visibility may not be as pristine as one would hope, this turtle encounter ranks really high on my turtle index. Caño Island is a great example of how we can preserve paradise on Earth by implementing some limitations, prohibiting fishing and regulating the influx of visitors. Giving wildlife some space to breathe is all it takes. After the dive, we took a minute to visit Caño Island itself. Here too, the regulations are restrictive, but it's for the best. Visitors are only allowed 30 minutes on this one particular beach. Interaction with wildlife or wandering off into the interior of the island are absolutely forbidden. As human beings, it's only natural that we want to explore and go where few people have gone before. But Isla del Caño is a wonderful sanctuary in the Pacific and makes it clear that sometimes taking a step back can yield beautiful results.